in time.
What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Nets up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime. It's been a back-and-forth game so far. Freaks checked in for Brooklyn. Muscala the win against New Orleans.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lack discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Freak in at shooting guard. Bargnani is out there with Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Jack in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. And that one's good. 27 points for Freak. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Teague the pass to Corver. Back to Teague. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Teague's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks. Brooklyn's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Freak. D right on him. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree with you, Clark. They have not been successful with their single coverage.
Brooklyn making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Lopez. Young is subbed in for Bargnani. Then for the Hawks, Splitter is checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Splitter sets a screen. Teague drives in and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas Robinson comes in for Johnson. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Scott's checked in. Kept alive.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The Hawks working the ball around. Hardaway against Young. Hardaway, no good. The Nets with the lead. Here's Freak. The good-looking shot from the wing. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter. Hawks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. There's a screen. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. And Teague has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Jumper off the screen. And it's Hardaway again missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. And Young kicks to Freak. Off target from outside. The Hawks shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. There's the pass to Splitter. Scott with the screen on Young. Hardaway dishes to Scott. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's stolen by Teague. Kicks to Splitter. Outside Teague. Shot to end this cold run, and he sinks the layup. Teague's got 22 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Richardson, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys.
The strategy included running the offense through Teague. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Robinson, that's good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Splitter kicks to Hardaway. They double in with Freak. Here's Schroeder. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Jarrett Jack third, the 4th spot held by Jeff Teague.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league, and that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the Hawks. And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole.
Schroeder up top. He's got 8. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. No good. In and out, off the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Well, it's been an exciting game. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. So Brooklyn making a change here. Freaks checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hardaway's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 16. T kicks to Horford. Here's Millsap. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Freak. That's good. Freak's got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Shot is off. Great D that time from T.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
They made the most of their free throw opportunities.
They sure did, Kevin. They shot much better, and that improved their confidence as a team. It was a team that believed they would make those shots, and that's just what they did.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Ellis. Young comes in for Bargnani. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Rasul Butler's subbed in for Jason Richardson. Butler kicks to Freak. Tipped away. Here's Robinson. They get a hand on it, and Brooklyn has possession. Fast break, the Hawks. On up the court. That one off the back iron and out. Unloads. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Oh, yeah. Good win.
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. Tell us about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was a ton of intensity on the floor.
You know, the crowd brought so much energy, you know, it's Brooklyn energy. The noise in the building was fantastic, you know, and we just need more of that in the season.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for...
Relations to the game. So I'm glad I was